Hello traders, welcome to my live section. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. So let's first of all make our analysis on what we're expecting today on the measures. So let's start from the pounds USD on the weekly time frame. Currently on the weekly time frame, we have price on the pounds USD on the weekly close on the resistance level, but we have price close on this resistance. Then we also have an inner structure for bullish trend on the pounds USD, which is we have price creating this lower low and series of higher low, which is this higher low. This is a sign of bullish move for the pounds USD, but I can't buy the pounds from this resistance level. I need a break of price above that resistance, then I'll start looking for a buy to the top. So I'll be planning to buy the pounds USD from next week. So I'm not buying the pounds USD this week. So my buying from the pounds USD will be next week. So I'll be patiently waiting for price to close above this particular resistance level before making any further decision on the pounds USD. So let's look at the daily time frame of the pounds USD. So on the pounds USD daily time frame, we are currently also having a shift of price, which is shift of trend around this area. Then we also have a weekly support rejection price on the daily around this area. Then we also have a resistance around this area. So you can see that from the weekly we have resistance, on the daily we also have resistance, which is not encouraging to what to buy from the resistance. Buying for resistance is not advisable, so don't buy from a resistance level. All we need to buy this price, we need price above this area, then we'll test and start looking for the buy. So buying from these areas, I can't take that risk for now. So I'll be patiently waiting for price to give us a clear direction for me to buy the pounds USD. So that is for the pounds USD. I'm patiently waiting for price to give us a clear direction for the pounds USD. So I'm patiently waiting. Patiently waiting for price to give me a clear direction for me to buy the pounds USD. So all you need to do is just wait patiently, don't hurry. Just stick to your trade plan and wait patiently for price to let's wait patiently for price to give us a proper setup for us to buy the pounds. So for now we remain neutral. We remain neutral on the pound for now. So let's be patient and wait for that good area for us to buy the pounds USD. So I'm currently waiting. I don't want to make a mistake and buy on the resistance. Then I'll now be facing challenge of price stressing me or hitting my stop loss. So I'm not ready for that this week because I'm more of a swing trader. I always wait for price to give me a good entry from a clear support area for me to buy, and also a clear resistance area for me to sell. I don't take risk. So let's be patient. You don't need to hurry. Just be patient. Wait for price to give you the setup for you to make your decision. That would be the best thing to do. Wait for price to give you the setup. There's no need to hurry. You don't need to get to hurry. You just need to be consistent. All we need is consistency. All we need is consistency. All we need is consistency. You don't need to hurry. Just wait for price to give of that setup we are waiting for. So we are patiently waiting for price to give us that unique setup we are waiting for. So we don't need to hurry. So let's take advantage of this. Let's take advantage of this particular level to keep buying. Once we see a clear price, once we see that clear price, we start looking for the buying opportunity on the pounds USD. So for now, we don't have a clear direction yet. If you are just joining us, please subscribe to this channel and like this video for more subsequent analysis and trade ideas, and also give trade call also on our live analysis. So expect more from us and also expect more from you. If you have any question, you can also leave your question in the chat box. So we are still expecting buying on the pounds USD, but our current level, we need a break of price above these resistance areas before start looking to make our decision. Once we see a break of these areas, then we test, then we can start looking for the buys. But for now, we can't make any decision on the pounds USD. It's risky trading the pounds USD from the current level. So we have to be patient and wait for price to give us a good setup for us to buy the pounds USD to the top. Then for the sell scenario, we also need price. For sell scenario, we need price to go below this level. Then we can start looking for possible sell opportunity on the pounds USD. So we remain neutral for now on the pounds USD until we get a clear direction for us to make our decision. So let's look at the Euro USD. Let's look at the Euro USD. The Euro USD on the daily time frame. Let's look at the weekly time frame first. So the Euro USD on the weekly time frame, we can see our current level. We have a support, we have a resistance, and price rejected from a support level. But we can't make a decision to buy from the Euro USD now because we still have a resistance at this area. So we need a break of above this resistance. Retest of it, we can look for buy. Then for the sell, we need a break below this level. Then we can start looking for sell opportunity. So for now, we don't have a clear direction for euro and pounds. So price is just ranging. We are just seeing streets of ranging of market movement. So we don't have a clear direction for now on the weekly on the Euro USD. So let's look at the daily time frame. You can also see that on the daily time frame, there is no clear direction. Also on the daily time frame, we can see we have price currently on a resistance level, which is this resistance area. So we can't buy from a resistance area. We need price above the resistance for us to buy. Then we also need price to break below this support, because we have a support at this area. We can't buy from this support. We can't sell from that support. We need a break below that support for us to sell. So, which is a very critical trade decision this week. We don't have clear direction for buy or to sell the Euro USD. So let's be patient and wait for a good trade setup. You don't need to hurry the process, you just need to be patient. You don't need to hurry the process, just to be patient. Let's look at the DSY. So the DSY on my daily time frame, let's look at the weekly first. The DSY on my weekly time frame also did the same thing as what the Euro also did. We don't have a clear direction also. You can see we have a sideways trend, which is the major trend of the price. Then price rejected from this level, from this resistance. Then we also have support at this area. We need a break below the support for us to sell. We need a break above the resistance for us to buy. So you can see we don't have a clear direction also. So we have to stay neutral this week on the dollar person to see the clear direction. So on my daily also, so on the daily, we also don't have clear direction also, because we have price currently on a resistance level, which indicates we expect price to drop. We expect price to drop to this level, but we have a support at this area. A break of this support might trigger more sell, but price fit to break it, this might trigger more buy. So that's why I said we don't have a clear direction now. You just have to be patient. You just have to be patient to wait for that clear price direction for us to keep buying the dollar or selling the dollar. But now let's stick to what we have on our chart and be consistent with our trade plan. So there's no clear direction for now. So let's be patient. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. I'm currently waiting for that clear direction, because I don't like jumping into trade that has no clear direction. I'm not planning to risk my hard-earned money. So I'm only patient to wait for a good setup for me to make my decision. Most traders, they are in haste to make money from the market. You can't if you are looking for money, don't come to this market. Don't look for it somewhere else. Only the patient trader make money from this market. So don't come here and look for money. If you are patient, then and you have a good trade plan, you can make something reasonable from the market. Not those without good trading plan. So you need a good trading plan. I also need your patience and your discipline to become profitable in this market. So all you need from this market to be profitable is your consistency, your patience, your discipline. The important one is the discipline and the patience and a good strategy, because every strategy works, but we have some strategy with high winning ratio that can give you good results. Some strategy have 90% winning rates, some have 85% winning rates, some have 25% winning rates, some have 30-40% winning rates. It depends on your discipline that will give you your winning edge. If you are not disciplined, you can have a strategy with 100% winning rate and still find it difficult to make money from the market. So that is why discipline is the major priority to become successful in forex trading. You have to be disciplined, you have to be consistent with your trade plan, you have to avoid unnecessary risk taking. Those are the key facts that make you profitable. If you are not joining us, please subscribe and like this live. Please subscribe and like this live. So your consistency is what sustains you. Your discipline and consistency in doing the right thing, because sometimes we can be consistent in doing the wrong thing and still expecting a positive result. So long you are doing the wrong thing, don't expect a positive result. Just be consistent in doing the right thing, then you can see the positive result you want from your trading. So be consistent, be patient. If you have any question, you can leave it in the chat box. Be consistent and be patient. Have a trade plan and be disciplined to follow the trade plan to the end. Always stick to your trade plan. If you want to be profitable, you need these three key parts in terms of risk management. One, you need your risk plan. Two, you need your trade plan. Then these two key works together, your risk plan and your trade plan. Then your consistency in applying these two things will give you the desired result you wanted. And don't think you can flip your account. Don't think you can flip your account even if you have the best strategy. You will lose your hard-earned money. So don't lose your money to the market. Look for proper risk on your trade. Never risk more than above 2% of your trading account. Only risk 1% of your trading account. But if the maximum you can go is 2%. So it's not encouraging you going for high risk trade that will destroy your trading account. So we have to value our capital and stick to what we have. Stick to what you have. Avoid trading influencers. Those are the factors that lead to more losses in this market. Influencers are posting big profits and you don't know their source, you don't know their journey. So how do you want to make it? You must, before you make money from this market, you must have a journey, you must have a testimony, you must have a process. But you don't have that, you want to flip your money. Those are wrong decisions in terms of trading. So follow proper risk management and don't flip your trading account. Avoid it. Look for swing trading process. Avoid flipping your trading account. So be among that 5% or 8% that is winning in this forex market. So how do you do that? If you want to be among that 80% that is winning in this market, or the 30% that is winning in this market, is by applying proper risk management. Look for swing trade plan. Don't trade every trade you see. Only look for trade that meets your requirement. Trade that meets your trade plan requirement. Don't trade every trade. Look for trade that meets your requirement. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and like this video. Look for trade that meets your requirement. Don't trade every trade. If you are trying to trade every trade, you might lose your hard-earned money. So don't try to trade every trade. Avoid trading every trade and look for proper risk management to your trade. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment in the chat box. So avoid taking all trades. Only look for trades that meet your requirement trade plan. Trade that meets your requirement trade plan. Okay, there's a trade that meets my requirement trade plan on Australia USD. Australia USD. Let's look at that from the weekly time frame. From the weekly time frame, you can clearly see that price is currently reacting to my zone. You can clearly see that I have this weekly zone, which is a support zone. Price currently reacting to this level. So long price reacting to this level, I'm expecting to buy price back up. You get me now? So you can see from my weekly now on the Australia, we have a clear direction for buying opportunity. Then, so long we have that clear direction for buying opportunity on Australia, then let's look at the daily time frame. You can see from the daily time frame, fresh momentum for buy also building up on the daily time frame, which is now have the lower low and the higher low building up here. So all we need price to move higher, retest, keep buying, retest, keep buying until price gets to our weekly target on Australia USD. Our target on the weekly time frame, we are expecting price to move to this resistance area. So this is my perfect setup. I'm expecting price to what I'm expecting price to do this week on Australia USD. So I don't like trading against my trade plan. I like to follow my trade plan and stick to my trade plan. So if you are buying this particular one, you are supposed to look for 1% risk on a personal account. If you are using professional accounts, you have to go for 0.25% or 0.50%. So it depends on your experience. So don't trade all trade setup you see in the market. Look for trade setup with high probability. Don't trade all trade setup you see. Only look for trade with high probability setup. So only look for trade with high probability setup. Don't trade every trade. Look for trades with high probability setup. If you are trading every trade, it's not encouraging. So look for trades that meets your trade requirement. So don't trade every trade. Let me also review one of my trades I'm currently in. I'm currently also in BTCUSD. I'm currently on the BTCUSD. I'm buying the BTCUSD. So I'm currently buying the BTCUSD. So why am I buying the BTCUSD? I have my buy entry around this area. My long was around this area on the BTCUSD. I bought from this level with my stop loss below here. So I'm expecting price to move to my resistance on the BTCUSD. So I'm expecting price to move to my weekly, which is this level is my target on the BTC. So why am I buying the BTCUSD? You don't just buy every trade you see because it have a candlestick setup or a price setup. No, there must be a confluence. There must be levels you are looking for to buy. There must be your process, your trade requirements. So those are the things you have to look at for your trade requirements, the levels you are buying for. So you can see like this BTC trade I'm currently trading, this BTC trade meets my trade requirement. You can see first of all on the weekly time frame, let me explain the reason why I took this particular trade. On the weekly time frame, you can clearly see we have this lower low and higher low. Then you can see price close above this particular lower high. This is a sign of shift trend for price to move back to this resistance area. Then so long we have this setup from this support level, our job is to look out for our buying from the weekly support level. So I always want to buy from a support areas. I don't want to go against my trade plan. I always want to buy from a support level. So long I'm buying from this support level, I'm expecting price to reach this resistance area. Then you can see that we also have a series of higher low. This series of higher lows is the trend of the market. This indicates the bullish trend for our current market, the bullish trend. If you are not joining us, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Please like and subscribe. So you can see we have a bullish move already. The bullish trend alone is something that we need to stick to. Follow the bullish trend, and you can also see that we also have price on the support level. So this is why we are buying the BTC. These are advice only for swing traders. So let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can also see that we have price. Currently, we have the uptrend structure on the daily time frame. You can see we have the bullish momentum on the daily time frame. Before we start looking for bearish trend on the daily time frame, we need price to close below this higher low. And you can see that price still finds it difficult to close below this higher low, and price rejected from that particular level of higher low. So long price rejected from that level of higher low, this might push price back to this weekly resistance area. So that's why we are buying the BTC. So we are currently on a buy on BTC. So we are expecting more buys on the BTC. On our live accounts, we are currently buying the BTC. That is what we are expecting for the BTC this week. You don't need to worry. You just need to stick to your trade plan and trade what you see. Don't trade everything you see in this market. Trade what you see. Don't trade everything in this market. Just trade what you see and stick to your trade plan. So let's keep buying the BTC and holding with patience. You can only be to make profit in this market require patience. So let's keep buying. Let's keep holding our trade. Let's keep buying and holding our trade. So we are currently in small profit on the BTC and Australia USD. So if you are just joining us, please just don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. But BTC, the current profit on BTC is massive. Current profit on BTC is massive. So let's keep the buying continue. Expect more buys on BTC. Expecting more buys on BTC. So this BTC buy might take up to like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So it's a good one. So this price might take up to 2 to 3 weeks on the BTC. So let's keep buying the BTC. So my advice is to keep buying the BTC. So once we get clear direction on Australia, Euro for next week, then we can start dropping signals in our VIP and our free Telegram group. So for now, I have not dropped signals this week because I'm expecting the clear trend before dropping signals on my VIP and free Telegram group. If you want to join the free group, the link is in the description below. Then if you want to join the VIP, it's one-time payment. You can just make your purchase and pay for to join the VIP. Okay, share should look good for you. Good. Okay, let me look at good. Let me look at good. Okay, let's look at good. Gold is currently on my weekly support level, so I don't have a clear opportunity yet for buying on the gold, but currently we are on a weekly support level on gold. If you are planning to buy gold, we need a clear confirmation for us to buy gold, but on the weekly we have price on this support. We have price on this support, and on support it's good to buy than sell. So we have price on support. Let's look at the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we also have price on this resistance area. So all we need from the gold, we need price to come to this resistance, then retest, then we can start looking for buy. For now, these areas are not clear enough for you to buy gold, but we have price on the weekly support. Let's look at the 4-hour chart of gold. So on the 4-hour chart, you can also see that we have a range. See, we have a range, but we need a flow of price for us to buy gold, which is when they break, then we can start looking for more buys. So once you have a flow, it's better to buy when you have a flow. You get me now? It's better to buy when you have a flow of price. The flow is what gives you the profit. You get me? The flow is what gives you the profit. Once you don't have a clear flow, don't buy. Let's just be patient and wait for that better flow from the lower time frame. Once you have that flow, you can start looking for your buys on the gold. So I don't have a clear flow of price now, but once I see a break of this high, a break of this level above, wait for it, test the hand, you can start looking for the flow to buy gold. For now, just stay out of gold. Gold is not a good pair to trade for now. I'm not looking for any entries on gold for now. So let's be patient and stick to. So which other pair you want to analyze for you? If you want to analyze any other pair for you, you should just do that. Any other pair, So you can also subscribe to my channel so that anytime I'm live, you'll be notified. So we are still expecting our buy to keep moving on Australia. We are currently buying the Australia. Then we are also buying the BTC. So our buy on the BTC is very, very okay. So you can see the BTC buy. You can see we have a flow of price, which is we have price breaking. We have price creating lower low. Then we also have price creates lower highs and higher low. You can see the flow price break above this level now. It's a flow already. So it's a flow that price we could keep pushing. That's the flow. You don't need to look for market that is ranging. You don't need to look for market that is ranging. No, it's not encouraging to chase such market. Look for the flow. The flow is what gives you the money. You can look for the flow, you make good profits. So that is the reason I'm currently on my BTCUSD. You see from the daily time frame, you can see that we have the flow of buying. The trend is flowing to the top. If you also look at the Australia I'm also trading, you can see that we also have the flow of price. The flow is there for buys. So you don't need to trade against the trend. Always look for the flow of the market. Look at the price, where the price is going, follow the price, follow what the market is doing. Don't assume. So, all right, you are welcome. You are welcome. So let's keep it rolling. So let's keep it moving. So we are still expecting more buys. So try to have a good edge before trading. Have a good edge. Your edge is your key. Have a proper edge. If you have a good edge, you are good to go. avoid taking unnecessary trade. Don't trade all you don't need to trade all setup you see. Only trade setup that meets your requirement. Trade setup that meets your trade plan requirement. Trade only setup that meets up your trade plan requirement. Don't trade every setup you see, because we have too many price candles on this market. Most traders trade every setup, which is not encouraging. Just pick a particular setup that meets your requirement, then focus on them and trade them. Don't trade every setup you see. You can see now I have a lot of currency here, but I'm just trading the setup that meets my requirement, which is the BTCUSD. So I can't just first trade by trading gold because I like gold, because I love gold. Gold will just love my money. So trade setup that meets your requirement and trade plan. Those are the things you're supposed to trade. Setup that meets your requirement and trade plan. So that's the reason we are currently trading the BTCUSD. So we expect more buys and for price to hold for weeks on BTCUSD buy. We are still expecting long buys on BTCUSD. So this buy might take up to like 2 good weeks to 3 weeks. So this buys might take up to 3 to 4 weeks. So I'll also be updating you guys on how the buying is going. I'll be updating you guys on how it's going. So you don't need to take what you don't see. Only trade what you see. Trade what you see. So I'm currently expecting some nice move from the BTC, but we are also waiting for gold to break out of that level for us to buy gold to the top. So be patient and consistent with your trade plan. Don't trade all. So be patient and consistent with your trade plan. Be patient and consistent and trade your trade plan. So just be patient, be consistent, trade what you see. Just trade what you see. Trade what you see. Trade what you see. We don't need to force trade. We just need to trade what we see, what we're expecting price to do. That is what we are focusing our attention on. So we are expecting price to buy on BTC, so we are buying BTC. So that is how it works. Stick to your trade plan. Stick to your trade plan and trade what you see. Don't trade every trade you see in this market. Don't trade every setup. Look, only trade setup that meets your requirement. So we are currently waiting for a perfect entries on Euro and USD next week. We don't have business with Euro and USD this week. We have business with Euro USD this week and Pounds USD this week. So we just have to focus on where we have our major setup. So all you need is patient. All you need is patient. So expect small drop on USDCAD. All you need is patience. All we need is patience. You don't need to trade every trade. Just be patient with your trade plan and stick to what you see. Currently we have a cold weather here, so the weather is very cold. So let's keep holding our buy on BTC, and we should wait for price to break out of a level for the gold. We are just waiting. We don't want to make any wrong decision. We are patiently waiting for price to make this level, to make this move or make any possible decision on the gold USD. So let's be patient and wait for that setup. Let's be patient. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are right back. So today there's bank holiday, so don't expect high volume movement today because of the bank holiday. So trade with caution. So trade with caution. So trade with caution. Don't expect because of the bank holiday. So we are still holding our BTC. So we expect small buys on BTC. So we are swinging this trade. This trade might take up to 2 weeks for us to 2 to 3 weeks for us price to hit our target on BTC. So we're expecting full buys on BTC, full buyers are in controls already. Expect the buys. So we expect more buys. So you can see that my entries are very my entries comes with low risk because I always like using low risk entries. You can see I have price. I took my entries from this level because this level is support area, so I don't want to risk much on it, so I go for a lower risk. So your job is to go for a lower risk and stick to your trade plan, trade what you see. So if you are just joining us, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. If you have any question, you can leave it in the chat box. I'm available to answer your questions. Any pair you want me to analyze for you, just do that in the chat box. I'm all yours. So I'm available to answer your questions. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Keep your questions rolling in, and please do well to subscribe to this channel. Please do well to subscribe. You can support our channel growth. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. So let's keep holding our BTC. Let's keep holding the BTC. Let's keep holding our BTC. Let's keep holding our BTC. If you are just joining us, please don't do it to subscribe and like the live. Please do it to subscribe and like this live. So we are holding our BTC buys. We are currently on BTC buys. If you are just joining us, please do it to subscribe and like the channel. If you have any question, please do it to leave it in the comment box, in the chat box. So ask me any question you want. This question on your trades to improve your trading plan. So ask questions. So ask your questions. The questions are welcome. If you have any question, do it to ask your question. Do where to ask your questions. Do where to ask your questions. Do where to ask your questions. So if you're just joining us, please do it to like and subscribe. So let's keep the buying on BTC rolling. Let's keep the buying rolling. Let's keep the buys on BTC rolling. So expect price to keep pushing higher. Please do it to subscribe if you're just joining us and like this videos. Do well to subscribe. If you have any question, I'll leave it in the chat box. Australia is also pushing. Australia is also moving the ball. Our current market condition is just too low because of the bank holiday. We only have high volatility on the BTC because BTC don't have bank holiday. BTC is crypto, it can move whenever it likes. So bank holiday don't affect BTC. But the currency pairs are slow because of the bank holiday. So most traders have negative habit of flipping. So don't flip, avoid flipping. One thing you must avoid in your trading is flipping. Flipping is not encouraging. Avoid flipping your account. So our trade is moving as planned, but we need a break above these highs for the BTC. We need a break above, a clear break above for BTC for us to expect the strong buys. Once we see a clear break above on BTC, we're seeing strong buys on the BTC. Once we see a clear break above, So once we see a clear break above on BTC, so we expect small pump during the week. So let's keep holding our BTC buy to the top. Let's keep holding our BTC buy to the top. Let's keep buying, holding our BTC buys. So we expect price to keep pushing higher on the BTC. So if you are just joining us, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any question, please do well to ask. Leave it in the chat box. Any pair you want me to analyze for you, just leave it in the chat box. I'm ready. I'm all yours. So we expect BTC to break this level, then possibly we'll see a major buy. So expect more buys on BTC. Expect more buys on BTC. We're also looking at the USDCAD. We're also looking at the USDCAD. Currently, USDCAD is currently on my weekly 70%, 65%, 61% retracement level on the weekly time frame. So long the USDCAD is currently on the 51% retracement level, there might be possibility of price reversal from that particular level. You might see price reversal back from that level. You might be seeing price heading lower to this support area, which is expect to retest, then drop back to this support area. So that's what I'm expecting. And you can see that we see a series of lower highs, higher high, lower highs, lower highs, and lower highs. So price might create another level of a lower high from this area. You might be looking for that sell opportunity for the USDCAD. So we are currently waiting for price to give us that setup on the USDCAD. So price is currently on our 61% Fibonacci retracement level, which is a good area for us to look for a possible sell. But we need a price candlestick from that particular level from the daily time frame for us to sell the USDCAD. So let's get started. Let's keep going. So Australia USDC chef, we missed the entry last week. You can see on the weekly time frame on USDC chef, you can see we have series of lower highs, series of lower highs. This series of lower high indicates bearish trend for the CHF. So we have to look out for more of the selling opportunity on the CHF. We can't buy the CHF because of we have the downtrend, which indicates we expect more bearish trend for the CHF. So long we have this bearish trend on CHF, whatever thing I'm doing with CHF, I'm only looking for selling opportunity. I don't have any reasons to buy the CHF. So that's why you can see on the daily chart also, you can see we have this price also creates a higher high, then lower high, then lower high. So once we see a break of this level, this might trigger more sell for us for the CHF. Once we see that break, once we see the break on CHF, we're expecting more strong sell for the CHF. So that is for the CHF. So Australia is moving as planned. Our buy on Australia is doing well. The buy on Australia is doing well. So you just have to keep holding our trade on Australia. Let's keep holding our trade. The buyers on BTC, they are so tough. They don't allow the sellers to even breathe. They are suffocating the sellers. So let's keep buying on BTC. Let's keep the buying holding. My current position on BTC, they are all locked. I've locked my profits because my entries are on point. I took my trade from a good levels of market, which gave me a good entries. So all my trade positions locked. Oh. So price is currently on our reversal level, a weekly and a daily reversal level. So USDCAD, we are still expecting a confirmation for us to make a decision on USDCAD. We don't have a clear direction yet on USDCAD. So let's go back to our BTCUSD. Our BTCUSD is currently doing well. So we keep updating you guys how price improved in future on the BTCUSD. So we are currently holding and we are doing fine with the BTCUSD buy. All trade on track. All trade on track. So I'm very tired this morning. I don't know why. I'm very tired this morning. Maybe because I slept late last night. The pound is also moving on, but I can't take the risk on pounds. Price also moving. I'm getting a buy from the pounds, but I expect it from a good level, not from the current level. Oh. Maybe I need to eat something. I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm right back. Our trade is doing well and our good plan is also doing well. So price around the area of breakouts. Once we see the breakouts, we start looking for the buy for good. So let's keep holding our trade. Let's keep holding. Okay. Hey. Buyers still not have chance on BTC. BTC still keep moving higher. We can see buyers don't have much chance. So we are still expecting price to continue to push higher on the BTCUSD. So take advantage of that. So we are still expecting price to keep pushing higher on the BTCUSD. So let's keep holding our BTC USD buy and your Australia buy. Let's finish eating. I'm very tired. So let's keep holding our trade. One thing I always want to avoid is buying from a support level and selling from a resistance level. Once you can avoid this instruction, you are good to go. You make profit. Before buying, always observe mostly the higher time frame. Always observe those higher time frame support and resistance level. They are always powerful. Your trading time frame might not have that support that will change the market, but from the higher time frame, price can close on those levels, which can trigger the reversal of price against you. So it's better you have a higher time frame support and resistance drawn down so that you won't make mistake to buy on those higher time frame support and resistance. So look out for those levels and plot your support and resistance on the higher time frame down. Then to be a good area for you to sell and buy some there. So Always look for these levels. Always look for these levels. Always look for these levels. Always look for these areas. So always look for these areas to buy and sell. Don't trade every setup you see in this market. Only trade setup that meets with your trade plan and requirements. You can see now we are waiting for a good setup on good. We don't have a clear direction yet, but once we have clear direction, the BTC and the Australia, we can see we are currently holding those trades because the setup meets our criteria for us to take buy on the trade. So you must learn to know price, know the market that meets up with your trade plans. Don't trade every setup. Not every candlestick you see in the market you run follow. Avoid following every movement in the market. Look for price around your trade plan and trade your trade plan and stick to your trade plan. So I'm currently buying Bitcoin. I'm also buying AUD USD. I bought because my trade plan requirement was met, so that's why I bought the BTC and AUD. And you can see that price is really going to my direction because I stick to my rules and follow my trade instruction. So those are the things that make most traders lost. They don't have a trade plan, they don't have a trade rules. Mostly some people don't have it. Once you have a trade plan is different from risk plan. The most important part, you don't have a risk plan. Once you can create your trade plan and risk plan, and then you can have the discipline to abide to them and stick to them. So if you are not joining us, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So once you are live, you'll be notified. I always give good and accurate trade setup. Join the winning team. I'm a swing trader, so join the winning team. So we are not a day trader, we are just a swing trader. Join us, we are the winning team. We control the movement in the market. Swing traders are the big players in this market, not those scalpers. So, and swing traders have more advantage over day trading and scalpers. So take advantage of them and join the winning team. Join the winning team. Subscribe. Let's do the needful. Let's do the needful. Please do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. We still don't have a good trade setup to post our free group and VIP signals on Telegram. So once we get a good confirmation this week or next week, we'll post trade. you don't want to trade this kind of market, not that clear. So we are trying to avoid choppy market. You don't want to be trapped in a ranging market on the majors. Once you see a clear move, they are good to go. So let's be patient and wait for a good proper trade plan. Let's be patient and wait for that trade plan for the BTC, for the USDCAD and gold. You are waiting for them for USDCAD and gold. But let's hold our current trade. We are holding. Let's hold our current trade, which is the Australia and BTCUSD. Let's continue to hold that trade. Let's keep holding. There's always a reward when you hold your trade. I love trading because you go for a lower risk and aim for bigger return. If you can be consistent with your patience and with your risk plan and trade plan on swing trading, expect a better result. Expect a good result. Expect a good result. Expect a good result. You want to be profitable and you want to trade for a living, short term, so go for swing trading. Swing trading is the best option. So I always recommend swing trading.